Alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers teaching this truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the brothers and few sisters that's listening and supporting this truth as well. Alright, so I just want to go into this article and then basically relate it to this world, because this world is filled with vainglory, right? What I mean by that is that you have our people um taking taking part in these major league sports teams, right? Not knowing that, yeah, sure, they're getting paid millions of dollars, some of them, or high paying contracts and stuff like that, but it's destroying their bodies, man. It's destroying their well-being, right? So like it's destroying their mind, right? So they're losing their senses, the way they think, the way they move, the way they act, man. All right, whether you're playing football, all right, and getting into head-on collisions, or playing hockey, all right, running up and down, playing basketball on a hardwood floor, all right, hurting your knees, all right, it's all detrimental to you, man. All right, boxing, you know, after a certain amount of time, your fingers start to hurt, right? Another illnesses as well, man. But I'm just gonna get into this article and read it. Okay. It says ex-NHLer had concussion-related drug addiction, won't let son play hockey as a result. All right. Now I don't know if this guy's an Israelite or not, but there's Israelites in the NHL, so this he could possibly be one. And this applies to the Israelites in the NHL as well, man, because they are Israelites in the NHL. The Israelites being you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And in this case, you're going to have confusion of faces as well. So you might look white, but you possibly could be an Israelite. All right, and there is some cases of that. Definitely some confusion of faces in the NHL. But I'm going to get into this article. It says Wade Belak, Rick Ripien, Steve Montador, and Derek Bogart are four examples of former NHL enforcers who suffered through depression and eventually took their own lives. All right. So here it is. You guys competing in a sport, right? To obviously win a ring and win the cup, right? But it comes with a cost, man. It costs your life, really. It comes with the cost of your life. So is it really worth it, Says another former NHL enforcer, Nick Boynton, revealed in an article with the Players Tribune on Wednesday that he's dealt with some of the same issues as the aforementioned players, whom Boynton describes as brothers. While he claims he's feeling more hopeful and optimistic now than he is a long time ago, he still won't let his 3-year-old son, who loves hockey, play the sport, as he believes it can lead to life-altering head trauma. I cannot in good conscience let him play the game of ice hockey until something changes and we start looking out for our players by taking the problems of head hits and concussions and their potential impact on mental health more seriously, he said. I've seen the damage that results from that stuff firsthand. I've lived it, and to say it's been a struggle for me would be putting it way too lightly. Boynton chronicled one instance while playing for the Philadelphia Flyers in which his concussion-caused drug addiction nearly led to his own death. Okay? But this is what these sports, is leading these professional athletes to, man. Some of them are leading to death, man, or contemplating death. All right, taking excess drugs. All right, all for what? You know, an incorruptible crown, man. You know, a hockey, um, what is it? The Stanley Cup that gets passed around from team to team. All right, every team gets it. All right, sure you get a ring, but is that ring worth your life, right? At the tail end of my career, I really genuinely thought that I was going to die. One night during the season, he said, it's hard to talk about for sure, but I had stayed up late doing an obscene amount of coke, and things just got out of control. After a while, my heart felt like it was going to burst out my chest. I couldn't get it to slow down. Nothing I did worked. It was probably the most scared I've ever been in my life. Boynton said he needed to be at the rink a few hours later for the Flyers' morning skate and debated what to do. Go to the hospital and check in without anyone noticing, or head to the arena and tell the trainer what happened. Earlier in Boynton's career, he had been traded less than a month after opening up about a painkiller addiction to some people with the team. He feared this could once again be the case if he opened up yet again. But I can tell you that at the time, telling the team about cocaine use was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, he said. I agonized over it because I knew if I told the trainer, I was going to get in a ton of trouble. Boynton, however, worked up the courage to tell the Flyers. Paul Holmgren, the team's general manager at the time, was completely supportive, sending him to rehab. And to this day, I honestly believe Paul saved my life back then. He said, if I had been somewhere else and they had just traded me away, I'd probably be dead. Boynton played 605 NHL games and even won a Stanley Cup with the Chicago Blackhawks. All right, but says he would trade it all back in a heartbeat so he wouldn't have had to experience all this pain and sorrow and anger and sadness. All right, so that just goes to show you, man, that this is all just vain glory. You know, you hear firsthand that this player, he didn't want nothing to do. He said he'd trade back the Stanley Cup or whatever to be well, just to feel, just have his peace of mind, just to have his health back, you know. And that's why I mean that this world is filled with vain glory, man. All right, not even just in sports, but this article is related to sports, but other things as well, man. Entertainment. All right, even people who have certain jobs, they think that they're doing it, man. Oh, my career, my this, my that. You know, but they're not. But they're not. You know, they're going all hard, going all out for others, but not going all out for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know? So I just wanted to get some scriptures to back this up, you know? Salakia. This is Matthew 6:19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. All right. So don't they have to polish up that Stanley Cup every year, right? To avoid it from getting dusty and rusty and moldy. And where thieves break through and steal. All right. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Okay. This is Galatians 5:26. It says, let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another, man. Alright? Because what does this world have, man? This, you know, if you make it in this world, man, especially with the so-called white man ruling, Esau, the devil, alright? He might put you up for a little bit, man. But if you're not playing ball, if you're not doing what he tells you to do, man, he'll take you down, man. And he has no problem with that, man. Once you sign a deal with the devil, man, he'll take you down for that, man. If you're not playing ball, man. All right. If you're not taking part of his satanic rituals, okay. If you're not taking part of his homosexual acts, all right, that he can use to blackmail you. If you ever try and stop doing what he says, if you're not trying to excel in this society through him, it's all vainglory, man. You know, whereas here with Yahweh Shai now, with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, you just gotta have faith and keep the commandments to the best of your ability, man. All right, according to Scripture, man. No, you're not putting your body. You're not obviously you're using your body as a living sacrifice, right? But you're not doing the most you're not doing the Lord didn't say go out on the highways and byways and get into head-on collisions. All right? So there's a you know what I'm saying? There's a difference now, man. There's the Lord's way and then there's Esau's way, man. Which way you gonna take? Right? This is Proverbs 16:25. Says, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Right? And didn't that NHL player think he was doing a good thing by playing a sport that he probably loved, right? That he thought was fun, it was cool, it paid him big bucks probably, right? But what was the end? What was the end thereof, man? To getting into so many contact collisions, head-on collisions. All right, he started losing his mind, right? And there's at points where he wanted to die, and he felt like dying, and he felt like he was gonna die. All right, and this goes to any other sport as well, man. Football especially. All right, a lot of you Jakes playing football, man. All right, a lot of you guys commit suicide, because you guys thought that was the right way, man. Why? Because the contract was on the table, right? But you're not supposed to be. Your body's not meant to be going through all them type of contact collisions, man. Especially with the bodies that we have now, man. We're nowhere where we were in the ancient world. We're nowhere on that level of strength, man. I don't care how big you are in this world, man. Right now, all right. You're not King David and the mighty men. So let me read this one again, man. It says Proverbs 16:25. It says, "There's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death." Okay. This is 1 Corinthians 9:25. It says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. All right. So all these athletes and whoever else, all right, they strive to be the best at what they do, right? But it's all vain, man. I'm not taking away from their talent. Like, sure, that's good talent. Most High bestowed them to be a gladiator in this world, to give them talent. All right, but it's all vain, man. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be for naught when the kingdom comes. All right, when Yahushua establishes his kingdom, when not even before that, when all hell breaks loose. All right, when World War III kicks off, when the nukes come, and all right, all this shit's gonna be forgotten, man. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about LeBron being the best, Michael Jordan being the best NBA player. Nobody's gonna give a fuck, man. All right. All right, because Yahushua is gonna be the best at everything. You know what I'm saying? When he comes into power and rulership, man. All right, nobody's gonna be reminiscing on the past like that. All right, it's only gonna be future and beyond, man. The present and beyond, and the future, man. With Yahushua, Yahweh Yahushua, and his rulership, and the Israelites as well, man, alongside of him. You know, but yeah, I just had to bring that out, man. It says, but we an incorruptible. So us, the men of the Lord, the elect, so Lord will, right? We strive for an incorruptible crown, man. All right, to reign with Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's going to be way more reputable than all this other stuff, man. All this other vainglory nonsense that's taking place in this kingdom, man. Right? And the thing is, we're not gonna feel pain when we're gonna be in our glory, man. We're gonna be in our true glory, not vain glory, but we're gonna be in our true glory, man. We're not gonna feel pain. We're not gonna feel like we want to die. Okay? We're gonna be in our strength, man, and we're gonna be what's that word called? We're gonna be superhuman, and we're gonna be immortal in that day, man. All right, you can't. In that day, you're not gonna be able to tell us nothing, man. You heathens can't tell us shit. All right. But I had to bring this up, man. But yeah, so shalom.